Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today's video I'm going to be telling you guys the best player at each championship club from last season. The way I am going to do this is by using a statistics website called Who Scored. All the information which I tell you guys in this video is from that website, so if you have a problem with anything I've said, blame the website, not me, as that's where I got the information from. But anyway, I'm going to tell you guys the best player from each championship club. But before I do that, make sure you drop a like on this video. Also, comment down below if you do disagree with the players the website has picked. Then tell me down below the players which you would have picked for your club or for other teams. Let me know who do you think was the best player for those clubs or for your club. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And also guys, if you would like to become a member of my channel, then click the link down below as you get exclusive perks if you become a member. So let's get on with the video. So we're going to start off with Barnsley. Now Barnsley's best player last season was Alex Mowatt. He is a centre midfielder. He had a rating of 6.95, so not the best of ratings to have, but he had a good season, especially during the games after lockdown. He was very important to Barnsley in helping them stay up in the championship this season. He got 4 man of the matches. He also got 3 goals and he got 8 assists. So 11 goal contributions from midfield is very good. I feel like if a midfielder has 10, they've had a good season. So although he hasn't got the best of ratings, he still had a very good season as he had 11 goal contributions. Moving on to Birmingham, their best player was Lukas Djukovic. I think I've said his name incorrectly, but he's got a very hard name. But anyway, Lucas up top for Birmingham, he's a striker. He had a 7.17 rating, which is very good on Who Score. He got 7 man of the matches, he got 15 goals, he got 3 assists. Without his goals, I don't think Birmingham would have stayed up, if I'm honest. The way they were performing after lockdown, it was quite worrying for them. So without his goals, could they have fallen into those relegation places? Who knows? Let me know down below in the comment section. But without his goals, they would have struggled even more. And he is a very good striker, especially in the Championship. Moving on to Blackburn, their best player was Daryl Lenihan. He's a centre-back. He got a 7.03 rating. I was very shocked to actually see Blackburn's best player being a centre-back. I was expecting Armstrong to be the best player for Blackburn, but according to Who Score, it's Lenihan. He got 2 man of the matches, he's got 3 goals, and he also got 2 assists, but he's also put in some decent performances at the back for Blackburn. Moving on to Bournemouth, their best player was Diego Rico. He is a left back. He got a 7.06 rating. I was also shocked about this. Obviously, with Bournemouth being relegated to the Championship, I didn't really expect a defender to be one of their best performing players. I was expecting the likes of Joshua King, Callum Wilson to be the best performing ones, but according to Who Score, it was Diego Rico. Diego Rico only got 2 man of the matches and he also got 4 assists. Moving on to Brentford, now you could say a lot of players for Brentford, but the player which has been chosen by Who Score is Ben Rama. Obviously an attacking player, he got a 7.49 rating, which is incredible throughout the whole season. He had a very good season and he's probably very likely going to leave Brentford in the summer. Had an excellent season, let's be honest. He tore Championship defenders a new one. He was so good. But anyway, his goal contributions this season are just incredible. I'm looking at him right now. 11 man of the matches, 17 goals, 9 assists. That's incredible. Moving on to Bristol City, another player which I will struggle to say his name, Famara Daiju. Bristol City striker, I will show a picture of him. He got a 7.10 rating. He also got 5 man of the matches, 12 goals and only 1 assist. Moving on to Cardiff, their best player was Sean Morrison, as expected, to be honest, because Cardiff at the back, they play the way they play their style of football, it helps their defensive players perform a lot better. So no surprise to see Sean Morrison in this. 7.23 rating on Who Scored. He got 10 man of the matches as well. 4 goals and 2 assists. Moving on to Coventry, we have Liam Walsh, a centre midfielder. He got a 7.30 rating. Very good season. Unfortunately, Who Scored don't tell me how many man of the matches he has. The same with Rotherham and with Wycombe Wanderers as well. But He scored 3 goals and he also got 5 assists. He played a massive part in obviously helping Coventry get promotion to the Championship. Moving on to Derby, their best player was Matthew Clark. I was very surprised to see this as well. I was expecting like Tom Lawrence to win this award, but they gave it to Matthew Clark. He got a 7.0 rating. He didn't get any man of the matches. This is why I'm very surprised to see him win this award. He didn't get any, but only scored 1 goal and got 0 assists as well. But he must have done some fantastic defensive like contributions, so tackling, like heading, making those important clearances and stuff like that. So he obviously had a very good season to stand out in that Derby team. Let me know, Derby fans, do you think Matthew Clark had a good season, or do you think Tom Lawrence should have won this award? Moving on to Huddersfield, their best player was Grant, as expected, the man scoring the goals for Huddersfield. He only got a 6.89 rating, not the best of ratings to obviously get. He won 4 man of the matches, he also scored 19 goals and he also got 4 assists. Without his goals, Huddersfield would have struggled even more this season. Obviously from a Huddersfield's perspective, they had a very poor season. Moving on to my team, Luton Town, our best player this season was Izzy Brown. Now, our fan base are quite split with Izzy Brown, so I'm very surprised to see Izzy Brown being our best performing player. But according to statistics, Izzy Brown is the best player at creating chances. He created like a chance every 28 minutes, which is just incredible for a player who has been injured for half the season as well. He also got a 6.90 rating. He didn't win any man of the matches, but he did score 1 goal and he also got 7 assists as well. Moving on to Middlesbrough, Daniel Ayala was their best performing player. I don't think I've said his name correctly, but anyway, he is a Spanish centre-back, got a 6.92 rating. The last time I checked, he actually wanted to leave Middlesbrough. I don't know how certain that is at the moment. Middlesbrough fans, let me know down below. Has he left your club or is he staying? What is the current update regarding him? But anyway, yeah, he got a 6.92 rating, 1 man of the match award, 2 goals and 0 assists, but obviously has put in some defensive performances in for Middlesbrough to win this award. Moving on to Millwall, I don't think this is a surprise for Millwall fans, but their best player was the centre-back Sean Hutchinson. He got a 7.29 rating, he won 6 man of the matches, also scored 6 goals from being a centre-back and also 1 assist as well. But the way Millwall play their style of football as well, they get the best out of their defensive players and he has been like a rock at the back. Moving on to Norwich, their best player was Buendia, an attacking right midfielder, a 7.08 rating. He won 6 man of the matches, 1 goal and 7 assists. Obviously, there's a lot of rumours now because he had a very good season. I think he was up there in one of the best, in the top 5 most chances created, in the Premier League. And for a team that's just been relegated to the Championship, that's a really good stat to have. And he is rumoured to be leaving Norwich to go to a Premier League team or move to another country. So it'd be interesting to see, will he be leaving Norwich this summer? Let me know, Norwich fans, down below. The next club is Nottingham Forest and their best player was Matty Cash. Right back, an attacking right back. He's had a fantastic season, if I'm honest. Got a 7.20 rating. He won 4 man of the matches, got 3 goals and 5 assists. Forest really should have confirmed the playoff place, but did fall short in the last minute. An incredible end to the final day of the season. You would expect Nottingham Forest to get those playoff places, but they conceded too many goals on the final day to Stoke City. Preston North End's best player last season was Patrick Beyer, a centre-back, 7.05 rating for them. He won 1 man of the match award and got 3 goals and became a fan favourite at Preston North End. Moving on to QPR, their best player, as expected, was Eze. He had a fantastic season and I would be very surprised if he's playing for QPR this season. You expect him to go to a Premier League side, a 7.36 rating, got 10 man of the matches, 14 goals and 8 assists. Some incredible stats there for the youngster. I'm expecting him to go to a mid-table Premier League side. Moving on to Reading, their best player was John Swift. Now, when he played against Luton, he was excellent. He literally dictated that game and he must have done it a few times this season against obviously other teams. He was incredible. But anyway, he's been given a 7.22 rating. He won 7 man of the matches. He got 6 goals and 10 assists as well. He had a fantastic season. And A player, in my personal opinion, who has gone under the radar a little bit. He doesn't really get as much praise as the other players do in the Championship, but an excellent player who had a very good season last season. Moving on to Rotherham, their best player was Michael Iekwe, the centre-half. I'll probably have said his name incorrectly. I do apologise, I'm awful with names. But anyway, he got a 7.42 rating. Like I said about Coventry, I don't know how many man of the matches he won. I can't find that stat out online. But he got 2 goals and he also got 3 assists. And he must have had an important role in Rotherham's promotional push to the Championship. If you support Rotherham, let me know your thoughts about Michael. How good of a defender was he last season? Moving on to Sheffield Wednesday, their best player last season was Stephen Fletcher. As we all know, as Championship fans, Sheffield Wednesday will be starting the season on -12, and losing Stephen Fletcher is a massive blow for them. How are they going to score their goals? He got a 7.20 rating, 5 man of the matches, he scored 13 goals and he also got 2 assists, but he has also left Sheffield Wednesday to join Stoke. So the big question for Wednesday fans is, how are they going to score their goals without their big man at the club? Moving on to Stoke. Stoke didn't have the best of seasons, let's be honest, but their best player was McLean. He got a 7.14 rating. He scored 7 goals and 7 assists. He's played in a lot of positions throughout the season, left back, left wing. So to get those goal contributions in the Championship from those positions is very good for him. Moving on to Swansea, their best player was Andre Ayew. He actually scored against my team Luton and put in a decent performance in the away fixture, but he had a very good season in general. He was very good in their playoff push to get into those playoff places. He got a 7.36 rating, scored 16 goals and also got 7 assists as well. Moving on to the team which I do not like at all is Watford. Their best player last season, and I was very surprised to see this, was actually Troy Deeney. He actually got a 7.05 rating. I was expecting to see Sarr as their best player, but no, it was Deeney. He scored 10 goals last season and also got 2 assists. And finally, the last team which we are going to talk about is Wycombe Wanderers. Their best player last season was Joe Jacobson. He got a 7.24 rating from left back, scored 11 goals and 3 assists. Joe Jacobson is very good at taking set pieces. He likes to score from corners, and it'd be interesting to see how well Wycombe can do in the Championship this season. I'm expecting them to go down. I just don't think they've got that quality, but they like to prove teams wrong, so it'd be interesting to see how well they can do in the Championship. But I have a feeling it's going to be part of the bus for every single game they play this season. And because I'm a Luton fan and I've seen Luton play Wycombe a few times now, I understand how frustrating it is to play against Wycombe Wanderers. So guys, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like if you did. Comment down below your player which you think performed best for your club in the comment section of this video. And if you disagree with any of the players which have been selected, then let me know. Obviously, like I said, it weren't my opinion, it's the websites, and I'm just repeating that information to you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Don't forget to follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.